actually compress me, which I'm like a second skin. Doesn't dig into... Okay, gym girls and my fellow homebodies, you know I'm all about intentional movement and feeling fire in anything we wear, whether that's lifting heavy and going for PBs in the gym, or just cozying up and chilling and doing errands around the house. In today's video, I'm gonna do it all. I'm gonna be trying on the items, giving you my sizes, my honest review, my raw, unfiltered, honest review of every single piece that I've got in this bag. We'll be talking about sizing, fit, fabric, how they perform, are they squat proof? I'm literally gonna be going through absolutely everything, giving you a try on haul as well as showing you the fabric itself. I am, for reference, a size 8 to 10 in UK. I'm around 5'6", I weigh 61 kilos roughly about now, and I'll be letting you guys know whether these truly are worth the hype, so you can lift PBs in the gym and also go and do your errands looking fire. And make sure to hit that subscribe button if you haven't already, because we're back into this. First up, we're gonna start with this amazing first piece, which I absolutely love, these flares. So I am actually a sucker for some flares or straight leg pants. These are really, really awesome. They're super soft, but as you can see, it just is hugging my figure. And I absolutely love the material. It's like a buttery, soft, ever so slightly like a Lululemon kind of material, but even softer. And it just is like a second skin around my body. So as you can see, it's very, very, very stretchy. And I'm absolutely loving this color. I'm a personal sucker for a light pink. I absolutely love it. It's giving Barbie vibes. Doesn't compress me, which I love in this outfit. See that they have a kind of tapering down into the glutes, which I love, but it sits really nicely. So it's not a scrunch bum, but it sits really nicely. This halter is wrapping round. It doesn't dig into my neck too much. The flares are a really good length. You can see they have a flare from the knee out, how they flare at the bottom, but they sit really nicely on the ground. They're not too long, obviously being 5'6". I feel like I'm an average height, but these sit really, really beautifully on the ground. I'm gonna do a squat test so you guys can see how the squat test goes. They stay really, really nicely. Obviously, being a lighter color, you do just have to be more mindful about that sheerness. I know I'm gonna get this question. I don't actually wear underwear underneath my activewear. Call it what you want. Girl, if you haven't tried it, go commando. It is the best thing yet. You don't get that weird situation going on downstairs, and it actually fits and hugs your glutes a lot better. So personal preference, you know, I wear it, I wash it, no one else is wearing it, you know, it's the best thing. But yeah, if you haven't done that already, I would recommend or give it a try, but that's just personal preference. And honestly, I think this might be my favorite set, period. But you know, we've got a lot more to try on, guys. But yeah, as you can see, super duper soft, great material, I love it. Next up, we have these pink straight leg pants in soft motion straight leg bottoms, rose pink. These are a small regular length. So as you can see, these are slightly different to the flares. They obviously have a full tapering down straight leg straight to the ground. These fit really, really nicely. I personally like the lighter pink on me just as a preference, but very similar fit and sizing to the flared leggings. Very, very comfortable. So good. I can see myself walking around doing errands, going to walk my puppy soon, going to grab some protein dinner with Denzel. You get the drill. These are really, really comfortable. Obviously, being a lighter color, I'm going to do a squat test so you can see here how they sort of do with that squat test. And overall, they're very, very stretchy, so very versatile for lighter movement in the gym, but also in everyday activities if you're just wanting to do work at home or just lounging about. But really, really beautiful color. Just personally, I prefer the lighter color in pink on me, but if you're a bit of a darker pink girl, this would definitely be for you. Next, we have these soft motion straight leg bottoms in a fiery red. These are our medium regular length. So as you can see, these are a beautiful color. I absolutely love this color. I think it's so vibrant. I think it's quite sassy. It's quite vibrant, quite sassy. If you're someone who is a little bit like, don't look at me, shy girl in the gym, possibly might not be for you. If you're kind of like, you know what, I'm on a confident day, I'm feeling sassy, I'm feeling good, I'm feeling fiery, these are the kind of pants that are gonna get you PBs. I absolutely love it. I think red suits me. I don't know, let me know in the comments below, but I absolutely love these. I think the material on these are really, really nice. I think they're very, very stretchy. And again, the waistband sits really, really nicely just above my belly button. So I really love these. Personal preference, I sit between a medium and a small, depending on what I sort of feel like. I feel like the colors don't vary much, but some colors I do notice the medium sits nicer on me. Some colors I notice the small just fits me a little bit nicer. So again, it's personal preference. I absolutely despise when a legging is so compressive around my stomach. I don't know about you girls, but being ADHD and neurodivergent, anything that is compressive or overstimulating is a big no-no for me. A big no-no. I'll hold my hands up, it is a no. So if that sounds like you, then I would definitely say size up to a medium, just because it's still very, very, you know, figure hugging like a second skin, but it's not compressive. So it depends what you want out of it. If you want to sort of like, but like have that digging in a little bit, size down. If you want it to be true to size and actually be still a second skin, still, you know, figure hugging, but not so compressive around this midriff bit, I would definitely say go for a medium, but try both if you haven't already. But this is a beautiful color. I absolutely love it. And I think it pairs really, 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 really well with black and grays. Next color of the straight leg pants we have is Cherry Liqueur Purple. This is in a medium, again, regular length. So you can see this is their Valentine's collection, a very beautiful color, a deep purple. I think it's a beautiful color to pair with pinks. It goes really, really well with all the colors, to be honest. And as you can see, this is a very, very dark shade of purple. We've got the Oner Active logo at the back. So really, really beautiful, a really great color. I think it goes really, really well any time of the month. If you're having a good day, if you're having a not so good day, I think it's a really beautiful color, especially when paired with alternating colors. So this is personally one of my favorites, but I absolutely adore the purple coloring. Next, straight leg pants, we have the Slate blue in medium and regular length. So as you can see here, very similar material. No sheerness to this at all. I really love this. This is kind of like a grey, blue, navy, purpley colour. I don't know how best to describe this, but hopefully it's coming up on camera. I would say it's like a mixture between a blue and a purple, which this matches beautifully with white. So wearing a white top with this is like a great combo. I think I actually personally prefer a straight leg in short versus a regular length. Now obviously being 5'6", I'm not that short, but I actually find that the regular length actually skims the bottom of the floor a little bit more, which I don't personally like as much, just because when I'm wearing these out on errands, I don't want to be picking up dog wee. You know, you get it? I live in Manchester City Centre, so we've got to do what we must do. So I prefer actually the shorter length. They're still like down to where my trainer would go, just above the ground essentially, but it basically just stops that hole when it rains, which it always does in the UK, stops you picking up all that water. So personally, that's my preference. Next, we are going into the soft motion leggings. So obviously these aren't flares, these aren't straight legs, these are your normal leggings. I think they're really, really beautiful. This is in the chalk pink. So personally, this is again one of my personal preferences. I think it's such a beautiful color. Hopefully you guys are picking it up. I know that's a white background, it's not ideal. As you can see from the swatch test, obviously being a lighter color, it is not as perfectly, you know, if you're gonna wear dark underwear, you might see it, but obviously with me not wearing any underwear, you can't see anything. I think it's a beautiful coverage. It's a nice thickness. It's not too heavy. It's not too light. Compression is really nice. Obviously these are actually a small, and again, I actually feel like I prefer these in a small than a medium. I just feel like they hug my glutes a little bit more. They have more of a coverage, but I think it's such a beautiful color, especially paired with like a darker color on top. Next up, we have this Cherry Liqueur Halterneck, which is such a beautiful color against this chalk pink. As you can see, very similar to the pink halter neck I've been wearing. It has no compression at the top of the neck, which I really like. Obviously don't actually have or own any bras, normal bras, which I'm actually can't believe I'm saying out loud. I think I'm around a size C. I want to say I haven't worn a normal bra in years. I either sort of free the nip or I just wear sports bras. But as you can see, you know, they hold everything in. If you are a bit bigger chested, I would say just be mindful about that. You might want to possibly bigger coverage, but if you have like sort of, I would say anywhere between like an A to a C or a D cup, these are perfectly fine. And again, doesn't hurt my neck at all, and I've worn this like the whole day. So such a beautiful color, really pairs well with like a lighter chalk pink, but personally one of my greatest favorites. I next want to show you guys these new Oner Active soft motion scoop neck long sleeve crop top. So this is such an awesome new drop. Personally, I think these look really beautiful. They have a deep scoop neck. So literally, I feel like you can wear these. Like if you were going out for the day and you were like dressing up with some jeans, I feel like these would be really fashionable. Such a beautiful crop. You can see from the material, exactly the same as the leggings. Long sleeved. They are quite compressed. Not compressed, that's the wrong word. They are, is the best way I would put it. So they are skin tight, like a second skin. So the issue that I have sometimes with this is, now, do not judge me, but when something's a little bit tighter around my armpit, I do notice I have to make sure that I do a deep clean of that. The final piece, I am not Spanish, but that's not an issue at all. It's just like a me issue, but it's just something to be mindful of. If you are like a sweaty gal, just be mindful that these would have to be washed at a higher temperature with regular washers. Okay, so just something to be mindful of. But this is really beautiful, like paired with, on top of the halter neck, really such a beautiful piece. As you can see, it just adds layering and like texture, which I think is so beautiful. You can mix and match and wear this as a loungewear to the gym, as a sort of cover up, but I think it's just such a beautiful piece. And just to show you guys in comparison the white version of the exact same top, so as you can see, the detailing is exactly the same. It's like a double layered kind of material. It's such a beautiful fit, a scoop neck, obviously to show a little bit of cleavage. Obviously the white, just being mindful of, if you do wear fake tan, that's obviously going to be a factor, but these are really beautiful. They're light enough that in summer I feel like they're breathable, but they're also nice for layering. Now it's a little bit colder. Kind of remind me of like a ballet kind of mix, and I think they work really well with this chalk pink or a darker color. Next up, in the soft motion, they have brought out these new mellow motion wide v-neck 3/4 length sleeve mid top. Bit of a mouthful. This is in cherry liqueur purple small. They've come in loads of different colors, so as you guys can see, you can mix and match. And what I love about the collection recently is that all the colors just work really well, and they're such beautiful tones. Obviously this is quite lightweight, as you guys can see. It's not super duper thick, so it's nice as a just cover up, and obviously you can mix and match with all the different colors. I personally like that as a 3/4 length. I think it's really beautiful just to sort of throw over as a sort of cover up in the gym, or when you're running errands, going to like a Pilates class. I think it's really beautiful. It has this detailing that sort of comes really nicely down to show obviously a little bit of cleavage and like a feminine touch, and then it actually does scoop around the midsection a little bit as well to give you a bit of shape. And then you can see these two paddlings as well either side. I feel like this just gives the illusion of a smaller waist, which I really personally think is really beautiful. It's not super thick, so it's not essentially like going to keep you warm, but is it going to be a nice sort of textured thing and something nice to just be as a throw on? Yes, absolutely. I think it's really beautiful. My personal favorites is this purple, as well as, I do really like the pink, but I think personally for me, because I've already got these pink and it's my personal favorite, I think I would match it with a different color just to have a little bit of a pop. As I said, all the sort of pricing will be down below in the description, as well as on the screen for you guys. But personally, I think a small fits really nicely. Again, these are really stretchy, so really nice. Something I do want to know, because I know that a lot of people are sweaty like me. Obviously I was talking about the white top and sweaty. Something I find with the soft motion, it's meant and it's produced to be more Pilates, more yoga based, but obviously a lot of gym girls wear it to train, as I do. I feel like I'm kind of sweaty, kind of not. Like I do get a sweat in places like, I'm gonna be honest, my groin, my armpits, my back, you get me. Like we're real around here. So just keeping in mind that if you're wearing a certain color that does show up, said sweat, it is gonna probably be a thing, right? So just being mindful about that. If you do sweat a lot, opt for probably the darker colors, maybe not like the grays or blues and things like that. Obviously, if you choose like maybe the lighter colors like the pinks and stuff, that should be fine, but it's just something to note. But usually soft motion's pretty good, but just being mindful, if you are like a sweaty gal like me, you might get a little bit if you're pushing a really heavy leg day. Now, something I actually wanted to next move on to is just a final few pieces that bring these outfits together. So if you guys haven't already, these are the fleeces that Oner Active do. I have the gilet that they do, so the ones without the sleeves, but I got my hands on the actual fleece itself. So this is like an ice gray that actually launched in December, but I wanted to get one. They're sold out of every single one, so I wanted to get one to try because I've only got the gilet. So this is just really good to layer up, and it's got a really soft interior. So I don't know if you guys can see that, but you can see it's like a really soft fleece, and then it's like a sheep kind of fleece material on the way out, and it's a good thickness. So it's not super duper heavy, but it's thick enough to layer up in these colder weathers and actually keep warm. Something I love about this is it's quite a neutral color. Again, probably not the best background to be on. Something I do love about this product is they have little like pulley tags to tighten up on either side. So if you wanted to literally create a different style to this fleece, and then you pop it like that, so it's a little bit more cropped and it's like got a base instead of hanging, you can do that, which I love. So it gives you both options to have it just hanging or to have it up like this. Something that I absolutely love about this product as well is it has loads of pockets. So it's got a pocket here, so you can put your phone. If you're running or doing errands, you could put your keys in there, some extra money. We've got some side pockets here, so you've got a side pocket there, as well as another on this side. I don't believe there's any on the inside. Nope, that's it. But it's just really nice laid up. Obviously you can have it like this, so it's just like a little chuck on, especially in spring. I feel like it's a really nice addition. Do up if it's cold, and I just think it's really beautiful. It's like it's really nice ice gray, quite light. 100% do think these are worth it. And if you're anything like me, where you're like, I need to go to Aldi to get some extra chicken breast, or I need to run out and go do this X, Y, and Z, and you're running a business like me, but you want to be cozy, this is literally the best thing ever. So definitely recommend. The final piece that I'm showing you guys is their new oversized knit. So as you can see me wearing here, this is oversized knit in straight leg bottoms, light grey mole. So I'm wearing a small short length in this video. I did buy both sizes and I prefer the short length in small. I just feel like it fits me better personally. I think it's such a beautiful material. It's so beautiful. It's like this thick but still breathable material. It's kind of giving me like this ballet vibes, which I really like. Definitely like a spring autumn vibe would actually be fine. Summer will be too hot for it, but I do think it's such a beautiful textured piece. Really loungeable. Definitely could be doing errands in it. So as you can see, this is actually a like drop shoulder, meant to wear it like this. I suppose you could wear it more like that, but it just naturally falls off the shoulder, which I think is really beautiful to just throw over. And obviously you can wear it like with the leggings, you don't have to pair it with the knit, and I think it's really beautiful just to mix and match. And it also the fact it has different textures, so I personally really love it. And I feel like, again, if you're at the gym or you're doing a bit of stretching just to warm up, I feel like it's such a beautiful piece to have, and I feel like it's really like feminine. I feel like this drop shoulder piece and this drop shoulder detailing is really nice. So it's such a beautiful piece of knitwear, and I definitely think I'm going to keep this. So that is all of my Oner Active haul, guys. So let me know in the comment section below, guys, which out of everything I've shown you is your personal favorite, and are you getting any of this stuff from Oner Active? I personally think I'm going to rate it honestly a 9.5 out of 10. I absolutely love Oner Active. I think their stuff and their quality is beautiful. I really think it fits female bodies very well, and it's breathable, it's good quality, it lasts, and I love the colouring. So I personally, it honestly gives me so much confidence. Like a couple years back, I really lost my confidence, and I started wearing Oner Active obviously through my health journey, and through the colours, through the materials, through the design, I really noticed my confidence come back up, which has made me so incredibly happy. So if you this year are challenging yourself to wear stuff that makes you feel good, train with good intention and feel good in the process. You want to live strong and wear pink flares, freaking do it. Like, this is the year to do it, guys. So if you have any questions at all, please drop them in the comments below alongside what you guys are getting and what you guys liked, and everything you need will be in the description box below. If you haven't already, please make sure you subscribe, and I'll catch you in next week's video next Sunday. Have an awesome week, lovelies. See you in a bit. Blah blah blah, and I'll be letting you know. Nice. All of that after blah blah blah. Next we are going into the soft motion straight. No, it's the legging. Next we're going up